Hey folks, this is IOEther, and I'm back playing some more World of Tanks. As you can see, this Siegfried line, it is a assault. We are, of course, assaulting. It's a tier 9-ish game. There's only actually one tier 9 per team, but that's okay. We have an autoloader. They have a Jagdtiger. That's going to be unfortunate. As you can see, I am running the soon-to-be extinct Dodobird, T50-2. I'm also running it with a buddy of mine who has another T50-2. That'd be Ash. Ash, say hi to all the nice people. Oh well. Now the two of us are just going to go in and cause whatever mayhem we can. We are going to attempt to scout and destroy and make the enemy team pissed off and turn their backs to our friendlies. That's pretty much all we're here for. I'm sorry for the lag. It's an artifact of the replay and I can't make it stop. Oh well. So as you can see, we're mostly just trying to stay out of the way of everything right now. We've already had a T69 go down, which is slightly depressing. And mostly we're just running around trying to not be in the way, but spot as much stuff as possible. Also, if an enemy aims at us, it's one less shell they're trying to put at an enemy. Or at a friendly. But the thing is that most enemies aren't going to hit us when we're going full tilt. Not unless they're really good and we keep traveling in a straight line. So I took that opportunity to come back across the Dragon's Teeth because I would rather be in closer to the enemy than out farther away. Being in closer is actually much safer for us, as it makes the enemy, it doesn't give them as much time to shoot us as if when we're farther away. Nor does it give them the best ability to aim at us. Now we're just zipping along this ridge line just high enough that they can see us, not high enough that they can shoot us. Again, pissing off the enemy. Pulling their guns away from allies and onto us. Now Ash just did a daring run across the actual village. That was pretty intense and it looks like he got shot for it. Now I'm going to do an AMX T12, which would be okay if I could get around him. But the guy actually knows what he's doing, and I realize I'm probably going to lose this match. Now I'm trying to use my speed to my advantage, but I got stuck on the outside, and that was the end of that. Thankfully, a friendly takes him out and avenges me. We're gonna flip over to Ash here for a sec when I can. Stupid invisible walls. Yes, if it's hidden in a bush, it's obviously an invisible wall. So one of the things I loved about this tank, still love about this tank, is the thin profile and the speed of it. You can see shots flying over him, and you can see the drifting as he tries to turn. As of the new patch 8.7, there won't be a whole lot of tanks that drift. It's going to make me really depressed because I really enjoyed the drifting mechanic. It provided a lot of chance to dodge shots because nobody quite expected you to take the line you're taking down a hill if you were drifting sideways. They would always put shots where a normal tank would turn to, not where a drifting tank would turn to. Which made scouting a whole lot more fun, because going downhill, drifting sideways downhill, not only looked cool, but also made you incredibly difficult to hit, and you'd have a lot of shots landing near you without being actually any of them connecting. Now Ash is just trying to get spots off on this T-34 over here. He doesn't actually want the T-34 to know where he is, but he wants to light it up as much as possible for two reasons. First, his teammates can obliterate the thing, and second off, so he knows when it fires, so he can go kill it. This poor T-34. He's not going to be able to stop Ash from killing him. Yep. Now, Ash could have just circled him to death, but he had supporting friendly fire, so he didn't have to take that much time. Now you notice most of Ash's shots were either aimed for the tracks or aimed for other vulnerable parts. He was actually trying to track the T-34 because that would have made it even easier to kill him, and much, much easier to survive the encounter. Now both the T-28 and the Ferdinand are juicy targets for a T-50-2, if you can get to him without being shot. Unfortunately for Ash, somebody noticed him. Now the T-28 has noticed him. Now he's going to kind of be in some trouble. So this is when you have to know the limitations of your tank. Ash is actually going to poke up and take shots of this Tiger II. He's doing quite a bit of damage to the back of this thing. Instead of running away, he's actually helping out the AMX 5100 back there, making sure that Tiger is, well, it's going to be dead in a sec. There you go. Now make sure the AMX could reload and get into a better position, and that actually helps the team out quite a bit. Unfortunately, T-28. Now T-28 missed his one and only shot, and Ash is going to make sure he doesn't get a second one. Now if you're ever in a tank destroyer or a tank that is slow as far as your turning radius goes, your turning traverse goes, don't do this kind of thing. Circling in the middle of the field is just going to get you killed. If you're ever in this situation, what you do is you back up to the red line, and you just keep backing up and turn slightly towards the tank that's assaulting you, and what that'll mean is he won't be able to circle you anymore. You'll have to come past your gun at some point, and then you have your chance to kill. It's still going to be kind of risky. The little tank can still win the fight, but it evens the odds. Versus this T-28 had no chance. As soon as he had fired and missed, Ash had already killed him. He just wasn't dead yet. So hope you guys learned something, and thank you so much for watching. Have a good night. Please don't forget to hit that like button. It does help me quite a bit. IO Ether out.